What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's your boy Johnny Go Vroom. If you're new to the channel, my name is Johnny and I ride electric unicycles. They have helped me with alcohol, they help me daily with my depression, and I'm trying to build a reputation as the world's most polite extreme rider. Just want to have fun without getting in anybody's way. If all that sounds good to you and you want to help me on my mission, please hit that like, subscribe, and please come back, watch more content, hang out, and vibe. The electric unicycle that I am on is called an Extreme Bull Rocket. This little thing has a 168 volt battery pack platform, 1500 watt hour battery, and a massive little C40 motor. All that says, guys, it's just a really small electric unicycle. It's the smallest you can get and the fastest you can get with the biggest suspension that you can get. And that's what all of that other fancy stuff means. If you want to purchase an electric unicycle that looks just like this one, you can visit Next Gen Mobility in the description down below. They are going to take absolutely amazing care of you. Every single one of those purchases does actually help the channel a little bit. So just keep that in mind. And if you want to help the channel a little bit more than that, there's an option to subscribe. And there's a couple of cool perks down there that I just started this week. So if you're interested, look underneath the video and you'll see all that information there. I know you guys are going to give me a hard time because I'm riding an Extreme Bull wheel, but I am talking about the InMotion V14. This thing has got a massive facelift. If you like Gundam, then you will love this wheel. This, coupled with the new firmware update, is going to bring the V14 all the way into 2025 in good fashion and grace. If you have a V14 already on hand, you will be eligible for the firmware update when the firmware is released to the general population. Right now, it is still getting its bugs sorted out. It has been deprioritized in the wake of trying to sort out the P6 entirely. So we are getting the P6 figured out first, as far as like how Team InMotion is moving, and then the V14 will be getting its speed update, and then there are some cool things happening with the V12S. But my question to you, what do you think about that new fascia, that new update to the V14? Tell me that it's not super duper slick. And how cool is it that InMotion is giving so much love to a platform that was already released? For like 2 years, this wheel's been out, and they're out here saying, you know what, guys? We just want you to like your wheel a little bit more. So we're going to sprinkle some special sauce on it inside of the firmware, ones and zeros. And we are also going to give it an amazing fascia update. Guys, if you saw my marketing truth video, then you know exactly how I feel about the video that I am getting ready to show you. I will let you know first and foremost that video does come from the Next Gen Mobility Telegram group, where you can get all of the juiciest information on all of the newest EUCs all in one little place. So reach out to Next Gen Mobility and get yourself inside that group for all the juiciest scoops on all the juiciest information.
It's going to be destroying some P6s.
Okay, so there we go. I really don't like that sort of demonstration. I mean, I get what it's meant to do. It's meant to inspire the build quality, and it's meant to show you that it is going to not fall into a million pieces, even though it did shatter a little bit there. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that InMotion is going to gather some data on the components that are inside of the wheel post crash in order to figure out where they can improve this or that in terms of durability, reliability, stability in the long term. However, just showing people that sort of stuff, it bugs me a little bit because I get worried that people are going to have an expectation that they should be able to slam their wheel into a wall, and that is absolutely not the case. Not that people are idiots, but it happens. So if you just happen to hit up InMotion and tell them that you have slammed your wheel into a wall or that you have rolled it down the stairs, just don't expect them to cover trauma-related incidents with your wheel. If you wreck it, you bought it. I mean, like, not to be funny because you already bought it, but if you bought it and you wreck it, that's just going to be on you, man. So these tests are merely to 100% generate an awe response and some viral traction as far as the marketing goes. It's not meant to show you what you can do with the wheel. The wheel is, that said though, the wheel's going to be really strong. it's going to be absolutely strong. You know, I mean, it's going to be more than capable. Just like the rocket is more than capable of penduluming for what seems like ever. Literally, guys, the size, the form factor, the performance, the suspension, everything about this wheel makes it an absolute hoot. If you haven't yet locked down your 14-inch wheel of choice, make it this one, especially if you got some distance to go and you got some speed that you need to get there. Speaking of speed, if you saw the P6 video that I did, the P6 exposed along with the V14, then you know there were some leans that were demonstrated in some of the early P6 marketing, and those leans were not at all as impressive as I would have liked to have seen from the P6 marketing, because the leans that they were applying were things that we have seen since the Begode Master launched. No kidding, guys, since the Begode Master launch. But what we ended up seeing later, I don't know if they heard my little commentary, but they gave us that business. Go! This lean, however, this promo, they absolutely shattered it right here. This is what we expect. This is what we want to see from a lean, from a powerful wheel, from the brand newest wheel of 2025 that's claiming to be the most powerful wheel on the market. We need a forward lean that is almost angled down. My boy has such a horizontal lean, it looks like he's diving. It looks like he's ready to jump off a cliff. That is some intense forward lean. He is putting so much weight forward. I don't think he could put any more weight forward than he had forward. Okay, guys, after watching this again and again, I'm gonna have to pause it just so you guys can get a second to see what it is that I'm freaking out about. On this suit, on this race suit, there's a little bit of a camelback that comes in the form of a pad. You can see it right there, but if you look at his actual back is past parallel with the ground. That means that this dude's lean is past parallel with the ground. I have never seen anything quite like this. Go in motion. Do yo thing. Okay, guys, so after looking at that, who among all of you feels as if you were ready for the 93-mile-an-hour lean? We are waiting right now, eagerly. They were supposed to do the test today or tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure it was today, and so we should find out in the next few hours, in the next day or so, whether or not we broke the 93-mile-an-hour record that we know it can set. I am super duper excited, guys. Are any of you as excited as I am? Because this just means, honestly, I'm not gonna go 93 miles an hour. What it means for me is that I'm gonna have headroom for the entire life of my ride. Up to this point, even on this wheel that I absolutely adore, my fun miles for me, because I don't want to get wrecked, I don't wanna fall, I don't want a wheel to cut out of me, my fun miles for me stop after 50%. Boop. My dude was all the way on the sidewalk parked. Yeah. And even if you're not ready for the top speed, we have tons of people out here who are ready for the top speed. The Russians, they are absolutely crazy. Every time I pop into the EUC camp, Extreme Camp Telegram group, I am always seeing weird modded wheels that are going hyper fast like this one right here. Though I mentioned the Icarus effect after the speed run that Brian Diller did, I don't think that this is what that is. The Russians have just been doing this. This is just what they do. They are the most crazy bandits on the planet. If you haven't seen some of the things that they will end up doing online, it is the most extreme, crazy, stuntman sort of stuff just for kicks, giggles, and shits, man. These guys are absolutely insane. The person that you see in the video right here went 75.4 miles an hour on that wheel. Modded, bugging, going crazy. I cannot believe that this is the sort of thing that they just do for fun. So right now we have the Icarus effect going on. Right now the baton is for the fastest time right now is in the Russians' hands. So we are looking to see if Brian, if Zach, or if Max can peel that away from them with that 93-mile-an-hour alleged top speed with that overhead. I am super duper excited to see what it is, just as long as nobody does it in a crazy, dangerous way. And I know that sounds ridiculous, because how in the hell do you go 93 miles an hour without it being dangerous? But what I mean is it should only be a danger to you, not being on the roads with other people. I don't know if you can see this person riding. There has not been another car in the background for the entire life of the run, for the entire life of the ride that you are seeing right now. There has been 0 people in the background. This is how you do it at like 3 3 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning or whenever like that, away from all the other people on the road. If you're not excited, get excited. Wheels have never been faster or funner, and the stakes have never been higher. To get your very own EUC, check out the links in the description down below, and thank each and every one of you so much for being here.
Yo, so that dude who literally tried to block me off for so long was so caught up trying to be obnoxious with me that he actually went the wrong way into traffic because he was not paying attention to what he was doing.